Hello and welcome to Opinions Plus. Cancer. Cancer's back with me anyway. And I just wanted to make this clip. Whoever's listening, if they have indications, bleeding, um, things that are abnormal um, with your urination, get it checked. Um, I got tagged with cancer about 2 years ago, bladder cancer. It had invaded the cell walls or the bladder walls. Um, Took a significant amount of surgical effort to remove it. Quite a lot of inconvenience, chemotherapy, immune system therapy. Um, it isn't the most pleasant experience. Then a friend of mine, a little younger than myself, he got diagnosed with bladder cancer. He had severe bleeding, and it turned out that it spread into his lung. Then he had to go through not only chemotherapy, but radiation therapy and a variety of other therapies and treatments over a much longer period of time than I did. But this is just a reminder that it is treatable. Sadly, this bladder cancer is a tenacious type of cancer, and it's reared its head again. And it was only because I was getting scoped every three months that we found the new cancer growth. If I didn't have that treatment, if I didn't have that access to medical treatment, I would not have known, and it would have, morphed into a much more disabling type of cancer. Cancer is an amazing life form. They say it's a virus, which they don't designate it as life, but in my mind, it certainly is. It has every aspect of life attached to it, but it's a parasite. It takes over the body, manipulates the body almost to its own end or its own demise, because once it kills the body, it has nothing to live for. It is not its own rational, intellectual concept or entity, but it is a living thing. It is something that controls the cells, controls the cells. It changes those cells that it attacks. It has superiority in many ways. The immune system is our defense. That amazing thing, that amazing immune system that we have. It's truly unbelievable. And yet, people hardly talk about it. They say, okay, take your vitamin C and zinc, and that's about it. Well, yeah, it can help, certainly. I mean, it helps with colds and flus and all those viral infects, all those viral things that impact our bodies. But it is not the only avenue we have. The body is truly a miracle. And I know that there are people that say it's all just developed out of nothing, but I don't believe that at all. There's intellectual power behind all this life, and you can call it whatever you like. I'm not, concerned what it's called, but I know there's a power behind all this, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It is with us forever. We're not going to get rid of it. We're not going to change it. But the body has the power to destroy these viruses. It's amazing how it can deduce to attack these enemies of life. But it does. Not always successful. As for me, it came back. It has a tenacity. and aggressiveness. Something stays in it. The chemo didn't kill it all. The immune system therapy didn't kill it all. Why did it stay? Was it just one cell? What happened? How did it come back? They don't know. There's a lot of theories, of course. There's always theories, but they don't know. But they do know that some of these treatments work, but we have to have access to the treatments. We are destroying lives across this United States and across the world because we don't allow people to have access to good medical care, because it's a matter of affordability. Who gives a damn about the poor? Who gives a damn about the poor? If you have insurance, if you have something to pay, but it wasn't always that way. When I first got in, after high school, I didn't even know what health insurance was. I had heard about it. It was a concept, but I didn't know. I didn't even know when I got out of the Marine Corps and I went, got a job and I did these things. I didn't even understand what it was all about, health insurance, because it was new to me. All the jobs I ever worked in the beginning, no health insurance, zero. I paid for the children's birth. I paid for these things out of pocket. Now I couldn't afford to pay for them out of pocket, but, that's the way life changes. There's a tremendous opportunity here for us to look at these significant concerns that we have. The St. Jude's Hospital, which treats children's cancer. My gosh, what a wonderful organization that is. Danny Thomas, who started the organization years ago, he was just a comedian on television, but he did something wonderful. He did something appropriate and decent and honorable. And what does that all come down to? Character. We need character to keep our country alive and free and vibrant. What we have now is not character. They're eating up the Medicare and Medicaid and all the social, which is always a constant thing. Who gives a damn about the poor? Not many. Not many in power, anyway. And the poor get complacent. The poor just live with it. But that's not what we should do. Cancer is a threat. So is diabetes. So is many of the other things we have. It's a threat. Let us use it. Let us appropriately use the powers and prestige, financial, economic wonder that we have. Big pharma, which everybody puts down, but yet has helped me to live. You don't walk away from those things. You use it with character, with appropriate dignity and honor for all people. Let us get our act together. Let us make it a better place for all people. All people, not just the ones that can afford it, but all people. They have that right. We should give that right to everybody. And it doesn't matter whether you're a child or an adult or whatever you are, you have the right to live. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Cancer is a terrible thing. It's treatable. Get to it early. If you can, get to it early. Thanks for listening. Have a good day. Keep hope alive. And the main thing, go to the good. It's where the answers lie. Thanks for listening. Bye for now.